Hey guys, today I'm going to be sharing you some of my drawings.
Boom! Headshot! Campin' Caleb Productions.
So this is some of my first art when I started when I was very young and little. I had no idea about anything, and I was always in trouble at school. First started drawing around when I was 9-10 years old, so 2004, 2005 was probably these drawings. And yeah, this is what a teacher did to my soul. I started getting better. Obviously, anime was a huge influence in my life growing up. I loved anime. I still do. I don't really watch TV anymore. But if I were to get back into watching TV, I'd probably want to watch a lot of anime. That is, I believe, Sango from Inuyasha. Inuyasha was a huge influence on my upbringing. I used to stay up late every night watching Adult Swim and, all the OG anime, Cowboy Bebop, Bubblegum Crisis, Case Closed, Lupin the Third, so many, Bleach and Naruto, and I grew up watching a lot of those animes. That's a Chibi Vampire right there. I used to have a manga of it. I don't know what happened to it, but yeah, Chibi Vampire is cute. I like that manga. Never watched the anime. I don't even know what to say. Just look at my art, and maybe I'll ramble or something in the background. And I started to slowly get better and getting better and better. The one on the right, there's a theory behind that. I don't want to go too deep into that. The one on the left, her neck's on her shoulder. I didn't realize until after the drawing. The one on the left, I grew up with Newgrounds and 4chan, and so obviously anime lollies has been a huge influence in my life. God, please, why? I used to spend entire pages drawing just eyes so I can try to get better. I did the no school where the mom's shooting the TV. Anime drawing, I did that when I was a freshman, 2009. Here's a good example of I don't trace, because if you were to compare them, obviously I didn't trace, so that's one thing that I'm glad I still have examples. I used a lot of references, so in the art community, this was all about 2008 when I was 13 years old, drawing Naruto and Bleach and Ichigo, and yeah, so I used a lot of reference. I'm a heavily referenced artist. I'm still getting to a point where there's Ruki Akuchiki on the left there. So I looked at things to draw. I never traced. I did trace at the beginning, but I don't think I have any of that art. That's a lot newer, that one on the right. These drawings are not in order. They're kind of random. But these two are a lot newer, as well as that one. So they're my art's not being shown in exact order. I don't even know what year. That's probably so you can see the left, the lesbian anime on the left. That one I drew when I was 13. So I remember that because I was really proud about that one. And then probably 13 to 15. The portrait of the girl, that's a girl I was obsessed with. I had a crush on for a long time, but we never dated. We were just friends for a couple years. It seems I've chased a lot of girls, which is annoying. Girls that just never even cared to give me the time and place. The one on the left is from Bleach. I don't remember what character it is. It's just one of the random girls. Soul Society, and I think that's from He Is My Master. And the one on the right is just like a random. Yeah, this was all when I was like 2009, 2010. These two. Oh, XL Saga. I never finished a lot of animes, but XL Saga was hilarious when I was growing up. Some random vampire girl. I never really colored a lot of my stuff. I believe that one's Aori Ayoshi, I think, on the right. Again. There's some young anime girls. Oh yeah, that drawing. That was like one of my last anime drawings on the left there. Probably the one on the right was like 2010. The one on the left was like, I'm gonna say like 2015. And then I was trying my SSO character. I'm not going to get too deep into that, but holding Fripp. And then some cartoons and stuff. Trying to, the one on the left is trying to draw from imagination without reference. So that's why I feel like it's a little more impressive to show, because like without reference, obviously I'm like, okay, you know, not as good. So what's really exciting about this one is when I was in jail for a year, that's another long story I might make a video for in the later future. I drew that completely from, that's the only reference I used to draw Bishop and Deathbird. That's my jail cell I spent a year in. That's one of the inmates. I drew him, he was like heavy and he was lifting up his shirt, showing his nipple. Oh yeah, I was just drawing some anatomy practicing, and then like Binky is the nickname I gave one of my inmates. We did a lot of push-ups on that guy. I drew another inmate. That was a long time ago, probably 2015. That one on the right there, that was again probably 2015. That was like, I'm obsessed about trains, guns, parkour, computers, cameras, skateboarding, all that sort of thing. There's that other girl that I was obsessed with earlier, another drawing of girls I like. That it's weird, drawing girls I like is not a good way to develop romance. Nobody really gives a excuse my language, but yeah, then practicing some real human anatomy instead of anime, like transitioning from anime to like realism. That was a long time ago. I drew that girl. That was my first crush. There's one of my OCs on the left. The right is my first love. Again, left my OC, and then one of the first anime drawings I colored. That was probably, I'm gonna say, like 2011 maybe, when I drew that and colored that. Again, this is more recent, like 4 years ago-ish. On the left there, looks like one of my online friends. This was my last love. Practicing drawing portraits. She's very beautiful. And then this is more recent. This is one of my recent drawings. Most recent on the right. I was like some German, World War II German officer or general or something, and she's like coming and delivering munitions and supplies to the howitzer batteries. Just a random car. That was more recent. The boat was a long time ago. That was probably 2010. And a lot of these medieval drawings were like 2010, 2011. Which is like, God, a long time ago. You know, 13 years ago or something like that. Heavily influenced by RuneScape. I was a huge RuneScape nerd. And so that's, I think, was the inspiration of these drawings. Chowder, oh my god. Okay, so I you could tell I'm a 90s kid. Chowder! Yeah. You take the moon and you take the sun. You take everything that seems like fun. You stir it all up and then you're done. Rada 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 rada. Apparently the voice actor who does the rada rada guy, that's Bender from Futurama. Rada rada rada. For ice cream. I don't even know how Chowder would. I don't even know how he would do his voice. I shall call him Squishy, and he shall be eaten. I definitely have dreamt of being a cartoonist. Oh god. So this is like, I don't know why I made this. Hi, Chowder. I'm not your boyfriend. It looks like we're going to have to do this the hard way. Ah! You'll never win. Whoosh. Ah! You're all mine. No! Someone help me. Anyways. Yeah. I was a little kid when I drew this. The Chowder stuff. Oh, Tails. The fox. I graffitied and drew a lot of Tails the fox everywhere. Gurr from Invader Zim. Courage the cowardly dog.
Stupid dog, you made me look bad.
I love that show. Oh, I drew Rule 63 of Rocco from Rocco's Modern Life, and then the one on the right that's influenced by Vivian Madrano, Vizipop, like Kesha Dai Young. I drew my OC in that world, and then some of her art. And that's a Dust and Elysian tale. I was proud about that one because that anatomy is completely original. That one's used with reference. I should be saying what's referenced art and what's like original anatomy. This is all reference study. Reference, but me and online friend as horses. Oh, okay. So there's this thing about I love the horse art. I used to be a brony, but I liked real horses. So I drew this dog, 2010, and this art. So there was this influence, like from Asia or China or something, and they're like, you need to draw without reference. And I'm like, I feel like I'm not that good of an artist drawing without reference. But then there's this whole theory about like, in World War II, Hitler was trying to collect the paintings across Europe and make a super museum. And the belief was that nature versus nurture, human consciousness or the soul is interreflective into the second dimensional paintings. And so like, what do you see when you look at this art? What do you feel in my soul when you look at the eyes? Like if you were to reflect your soul out into your artwork, such hyper innocence. Which is really interesting. Some of my furry art, my OC Kyra. It's only been recently that I've been finally embracing and embellishing a more masculine character. This is a lot of more recent. This art on the left here is more recent. Probably within the last year, months to year. I've been trying to develop, a furry style from some of my favorite artists, but it's really hard because I want to animate. The dream of all of my sketch art is eventually to turn it into some sort of animation. My Khajiit mage. Now, I made sure I'm definitely, this is like recent, this is like weeks ago, these pieces. This is from Geniac. He's one of my favorite furry artists. Geniac. That's why I say Geniac Study at the top of both of these, because I looked at his art for a reference to study from, as well as that one. But I like, that's ideal, that cat on the top left. Now this one on the right, that's completely original anatomy based off Geniac's references, so I'm proud about that one. Reference and no reference on my cat OC there. No references on this cute kobold mage, and no references on this furry. I'm really proud about the no references, pure construction from imagination, which I've gotten a lot better at my anatomy, a lot stronger. I've been studying anatomy for years, specifically so I can be a good animator. This is going back in time. Brony stuff was probably like 2010 to 2016, and so a lot of this is just reference art. The Kai and Allura was original. This was my OC alter ego female character, Kyra. I lived as a brony for a long time, escaping into that hyper innocent world. I don't think I have borderline personality disorder, but you know, Kyra just smoking a blunt and yeah, just hyper cute brony stuff. I don't know what else to say. That was a reference. That one's a reference. Referenced. I think that one's original. That one's original. That one's original. So that's based off Tamako Kuroki. I really liked Tamako Kuroki Watamote, because Watamote was like a girl of anxiety. There's Ariana. That's a long story. Ariana is I finally realized I turned my OC from Kyra to Ariana because I want to be the best of the best. Everybody was like, you can't be a red and black alicorn OC, and like, I'm going to be the thing that everybody says I can't, a red and black alicorn OC. There's 80s Cheerly. Ariana stuff. And yeah, that's it. And this is some of my art that got stolen. I don't have any of this anymore, but I used to draw a lot of RTS World War II stuff, and there's some Instagram artists I followed. There's some realism in my Spirit Wolf character. This is Ariana as a furry, and Ariane, her big sister. And there's some digital art that I actually colored. I never really fully learned how to confidently digitally paint, but I've gotten a lot better over time.
Hi, my name is Kyra. Yeah, I'm looking for.
This is my OC Kyra, also my alter ego. I had some gender dysphoria when I was younger, but I've learned to just embrace my nature more over the years. Some potentials. I didn't ever finish this commission for a friend because I didn't like the color scheme, and that's about it.
Thank you for watching. If you made it this far, feel free to like and subscribe. And if you have any questions about art or want me to make some art videos, just comment down in the comment section down below. Also, big shout out to thank you to drerodner for the amazing music and the background. His music is way more deserving of just background music for my YouTube videos. But eventually, I do want to try to make some music videos with drerodner's music. So check out drerodner. Huge shout out to him and his music, and yeah, thank you very much. KineticMovementStudios.com.